Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Johnson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Smith. Singler, he's checked in for the Thunder. Foy comes in for Russell Westbrook.
Thunder foul.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. And that's a foul called on Kyle Singler. That's his first foul. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. Every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And the Thunder going with the whole group out there. Outside Irving. And another miss by Cleveland. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Morrow. It's deflected. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go in either for Irving. He got it up. And that's not going to go. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers on top, up 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Durant is up there with Steven Adams. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Morrow in the small forward. Here's Dellavedova. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Dellavedova's got the opening field goal, the second quarter for Cleveland.
For 3.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Now here's Shumpert. Quiet. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. Big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
A different look now for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Mozgov. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Thunder also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Adams. Baca comes in for Anthony Morris.
Smith.
And it's Waiters in for Robertson.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Gentlemen, 2 shots.
Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? Do you feel pumped up now?
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Cavaliers foul ball.
Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we got. First in three-point field goal percentage. Fifth in scoring. They're in the top third of the league in assists. The quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's...
LBJ slamming it.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Down low. And the dunk by LeBron.
James with the dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And the rejection by James. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. And checking out Cleveland. Tied up with them. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kyle Singler's checked in for the Thunder. Foy comes in for Russell Westbrook.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Randy Foy.
You know, guys, coaching in the NBA is not for the faint of heart. Very little job security. I mean, in essence, you get hired to be fired. Let's face it, it's hard to make a bunch of millionaires do what you tell them to when they might be around longer than you will.
Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert heading to the hoop. And he goes in for the dunk.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Singler for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got the fast break chance.
Every time it gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. And that one's good. Ibaka's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
The pass to Dellavedova. Back to Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
And it's Foy missing.
You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Singler with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 17. He kicks it to Foy. Back to Singler. Canner, high post. Waiters. But they recover it. And it's Foy missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.